Jeremy Travis. I'm privileged to be the president of John Jay College of Criminal Justice, and I welcome all of you. On behalf of the faculty and the staff and the students, I welcome you, and in particular, I welcome the students here, your family members in the back, to this 49th commencement exercise of John Jay College. Please remain standing while that's hard, I know. Please remain standing while we hear from the John Jay College Chorus, singing the national anthem, the chorus made up of students from the graduating class of 2014. Please be seated. While you're sitting down, let's hear it one more time for the John Jay College Chorus. Thank you so much. I have to say to the graduating class of 2014, you look fabulous. So here's what we're going to do today. At the end of our ceremony together, you're going to be officially graduated. The ceremony starts with a series of welcomes to you, offered by a number of individuals representing the Board of Trustees of the university, representing the Chancellor, representing the faculty, and your very own Student Council President, Clinton Dyer. And depending on the timing, I have a surprise guest for you who will be announced when that time comes. Oh, it's a surprise. I'm not going to tell you who it is. So we're going to start the welcomes. We're going to hear from the Vice Chair of the Board of Trustees of the City of University of New York, Philip A. Berry, who will bring you greetings from the Board of Trustees of our universities. Please join me in welcoming Trustee Berry.
Good morning. So when I say good morning, I want you to indicate your enthusiasm for this day. Good morning. Great. I am really glad to be here with you. I want to, first of all, give recognition to President Jeremy Travis, who has done such a great job here. Also, I want to recognize the Executive Vice Chancellor and University Provost, Julia Wrigley, who is here. Honorary degree recipient, Charles Figley. Our valedictorian, Christine Fredericks. Please give her a round of applause. Illustrious guests, distinguished members of the faculty who are here with us. Your family, friends, but most importantly, you, the graduating class of 2014. As the president indicated, my name is Philip Berry. I am the vice chair of the Board of Trustees, and it is indeed a great pleasure for me to be here with you this morning. And on behalf of the Board of Trustees, I want to offer my warmest congratulations to over 3,000 accomplished graduates of the John Jay College of Criminal Justice. Class of 2014, each and every one of you has the talent, the top-notch training, and the hands-on experience to go forward and face the many professional challenges in a world full of high-pressure environments. I am told that the youngest among you today is 20 years old, while the oldest graduate is 72 years young. More power to each and every one of you in between. Please remember that your graduation, your education has come at the hands of very thoughtful people who approach what they do with curiosity and integrity. And so indeed, I want to thank President Travis, but also we would be remiss if we do not give a special round of applause to the dedicated faculty and administrators who are successful for your efforts, you would not be able to be successful without them. Please give them a round of applause. I'd like to share with you a quote from the 44th and current President of the United States, Barack Obama, who said that it took a lot of blood, sweat, and tears to get where we are today, but we have just begun. Today, we begin in earnest the work of making sure that the world we leave our children is just a little bit better than the one we inhabit today. And so, class of 2014, as you are about to receive your degrees, it is because you have worked with tremendous intensity. You have worked with dedication and perseverance. And as a result, you are all well on your way to making tremendous contributions to this city, to this country, and indeed, it is not an understatement to say that you will make tremendous contributions to the world. And just remember that today, you begin in earnest the work of making sure that the legacy that you forge forward makes this world just a little bit better than it is right now. I also want to give special congratulations to the 115 veterans who are graduating this year. If we can just give them a round of applause. We thank these individuals for their service to our country and also in everything that they do. We thank you for the continuing efforts that you are making in all that you do. And I say to you, carpe diem, seize this day. It is yours. Enjoy it. Graduate and go forth and do the things of wonder that we know you are able to do. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Trustee Berry. It is now my pleasure to introduce the Executive Vice Chancellor and University Provost, Julia Wrigley, who brings us greetings from the Office of the Chancellor of our university. Please join me in welcoming Vice Chancellor Wrigley.
Thank you very much. It is a great pleasure to be here on behalf of the Interim Chancellor of the City University of New York, William Kelly, to convey congratulations to today's graduates, your families, and your friends. It is a special honor to share this occasion with the others taking part in this ceremony. In my role in the Office of Academic Affairs, I have the privilege of working closely with both President Travis and Provost Bowers, and I am confident that you all share my admiration for them and for their inspired leadership of John Jay College. This morning, we are here today to honor and celebrate all of you who are receiving your hard-earned degrees and certificates. The road may have been long. It was certainly challenging. But here you are, having met your goals and on the brink of so many exciting new projects, positions, and plans. As graduates of the City University of New York, you become members of a very special group. You are CUNY alumni, enriching a tradition of excellence and a future of promise. We count on you to carry on the work of CUNY graduates past, enriching and enhancing our city, state, country, and society. On behalf of the Chancellor, congratulations to you and your families, friends, and teachers on your achievements. Thank you for your hard work and your many contributions, both within and outside the classroom, and all the very best to you as you move forward with the rest of your lives and careers. Congratulations.
Thank you, Vice Chancellor Wrigley. Next person you're going to hear from is the President of the Faculty Senate. Before she speaks to you, I want to ask the faculty who are behind me to stand and for you to express your appreciation for their guidance and support for you over the years. Faculty, please stand. You've been so lucky to have these professors there when you were ready to change your lives because of the guidance they gave you. So now, on behalf of the Faculty Senate, Professor Karen Kaplowitz, the President of the Faculty Senate.
Thank you. Dear graduates, guests, and colleagues, it is my very great privilege to bring greetings and congratulations from your professors. Today is a day of triumph for you, a day of unmitigated joy. But for us, today is actually a bittersweet occasion. We are truly happy for you, but at the same time, you are leaving us, and we will miss you so very much. After all, you have been our students for several years, some of you for many, many years, to your great credit. And at the end of this ceremony, you will be John Jay alumni. I want you to keep in mind that you will be John Jay alumni every day for the rest of your lives. Your professors are here with me on this stage to ask you to also be ambassadors of the college. As ambassadors, tell everyone you meet in your private and professional lives what John Jay College has meant to you. We ask you to tell your John Jay story. Tell about your excellent education provided by truly extraordinary teachers who are also eminent scholars, researchers, and artists who have mentored you and, we hope, inspired you. On behalf of your professors, I wish you a life well lived. Through such a life, you will be repaying your debt to John Jay College. Every day that you contribute your knowledge and experience to society, every day that you raise your children to value and embrace learning, every day that you live just and good lives, every day that you tell your John Jay story, you ensure that the future of our beloved college is strong and great. I am so proud of you. All of us who have had the honor to teach you are proud of you. We thank you for the honor of teaching you. We have loved teaching you. We quite simply love you. Congratulations.
So next, it's only appropriate that you hear from the president of your student council. Please join me in welcoming Clinton Dyer.
First off, I'd like to thank everyone for being here and participating in this momentous occasion. We have arrived at the end of a tremendous chapter in our lives. We have overcome long days and nights, balancing the challenges of our academic, extracurricular, and social lives. Now, we have faced many different challenges to get here. Whatever the challenges we have faced, we have proven that we can stay the course. Now, it wasn't easy, but at this point, we are college graduates. The closing of this chapter represents a beacon that will shine through the rest of our lives as an easily recognized accomplishment. This is just the initial benefit of our education at John Jay College. In truth, the next chapters are going to be filled with great obstacles. Our current society faces great difficulties: a flawed criminal justice system, regressive economic policy, voter suppression, even climate change. A challenge has been issued to our generation. We are to overcome these and many more challenges while on our pursuit for personal success. No disrespect to the greatest generation, but I believe we have yet to see the greatest generation. Now keep in mind, with great adversity comes the opportunity for greatness. This is what our next chapters will be all about. Our particular education has placed an affinity for justice as one of our core values. As our mascot, the Bloodhound, is known for seeking out truth, so shall we. It is our duty to approach our trials with a significant measure of justice. And I must say, thank you, fellow graduates. Thank you for enduring and having the courage to move forward. I thank your support systems for being there with you every step of the way. I know I put my mother through some hard times this year. How about you guys? Now I stand here and ask you to join me in answering the challenges that are to come and achieving greatness. Never forget that you are Bloodhounds for life, and go Bloodhounds!
So I want to break with convention and just acknowledge the fact that in addition to the students and family members and guests who are here at the Javits Center, this is the first time that we are explicitly and aggressively webcasting this entire event worldwide. So I just want to say hello to people around the world, family, friends of the college who couldn't be here today. We're delighted that you're joining us in the virtual commencement. And for all of you, I have a very simple message, those here and those abroad. Get ready, world. Here comes John Jay's class of 2014. So just from me to you, you're completing an important chapter in your lives. You're graduating from college, but you're not just graduating from any college. You're graduating from the John Jay College of Criminal Justice of the City University of New York. This is a college unlike any in the world, that's part of a university unlike any in the world. And just to show that you are really making history, it looks like you are also the largest graduating class in John Jay's history. Give yourself a round of applause. So here's another way that we're going to make history today. So just, I need your help on this one. As you know from all the instructions you've gotten, just to keep things moving, we don't allow you to pause for a selfie on the stage. But I think we're going to, with your help, create a watershed social media moment here. We are going to create the ultimate selfie. Get out your smartphones. You ready? Get out your smartphones. We're about to make the ultimate selfie. Come on up here. We might also call this the mass photo bomb. And so get your smartphones out. We're all going to take selfies at the same time. Ready? Then we're going to tweet it, put it on Instagram, Facebook, using hashtag JJCgrad. Okay, you know what to do. And the handle is at John Jay College. Everybody's ready. If Ellen DeGeneres can do it, if Bradley Cooper can do it, John Jay can do it. Are we ready? Okay. Congratulations. First ever selfie in John Jay Commencement. So just on a more serious note, so you've had a remarkable journey at John Jay. Let's just remember some of the experiences that you've had together that make this a unique class in the 50-year history of John Jay. You've seen really profound changes in our college that no other class has seen. So there was no new building when you started, right? So just remember the day before the new building, remember the construction. You are the beneficiaries of this remarkable new building. You're graduating now from its gleaming halls, amazing moot courtroom for our budding lawyers, the state-of-the-art science facilities for our future scientists, the very beautiful and somber memorial to the members of the John Jay family that we lost on 9/11, the wonderful bit of campus that you guys named the Jaywalk. When you started at John Jay, the academic life on our campus was also quite different. We had just started adding liberal arts majors. And now John Jay students can major in English and economics and history and gender studies and sociology and anthropology. You helped make that happen. The changes that you have seen and that you have experienced are not limited to changes of our physical plant and changes in our academic programs. Thanks to you, there's been an increase in $1.5 million for student life. The student activity fee increase has transformed your experience and the experience of generations to come. We now have more student clubs, more activities, more sports, more services than ever. You have also helped to make John Jay a force to be reckoned with throughout CUNY. The John Jay participants in the CUNY Service Corps contributed nearly 50,000 hours of service at dozens of community partner sites. You have helped the Stop Hunger Now campaign by packing some 30,000 meals to feed the needy. Hundreds of amazing projects have been undertaken through the new Faculty Student Engagement Fund, which has involved the faculty who are sitting behind me. And thanks to Clinton Dyer and the Game Room, thousands of hotly contested matches, some of which I've played in, have taken place in the new Game Room. And thanks to the student activity fee, scores of students in your class and for those that will follow have attended professional conferences and traveled outside the city to other events thanks to the Student Travel Fund. So you've had a remarkable journey. And as you reflect upon it, I hope you feel proud of the contributions that you've made to our college. But before we go any further, this is not all about you. It's really about you, but it's not all about you. So here's what I'd like you to do. There are some people in the back of this room who've supported you, who have fed you, who have encouraged you, who have sometimes had to sort of kick you in the butt, who have, as Clinton said, been through some of those hard times. So I want you to all rise, turn around, and give applause to your family members. They're very, very proud of you, and you should be very, very grateful to them. So now if you look at your program, you'll see that we've come to the time when we award the first degree, and it's an honorary degree. So we have the privilege every year at every commencement of awarding honorary doctorates to individuals from the world who have done exemplary scholarly work. These are nominated by our faculty, approved ultimately by the Board of Trustees of our university, and they do us a great honor by accepting our invitation to be with us today. This class, the graduating class that has its commencement in the morning, is particularly privileged to have now as one of you, a member of the class of 2014, Dr. Charles Figley. Now, if you look on page 9 of your program, you'll see a longer biography of him, and you'll see how truly remarkable his scholarly career has been and his advocacy career and the difference that he's made to our country. So the way this works is as follows. Provost Bowers will, catch this word, hood Dr. Figley. You'll see what that looks like in a second. Dr. Figley will be escorted to the podium by Professor Kaplowitz, who you just met, And by the way, Professor Kaplowitz led the procession by carrying, here's another word for you, has a different meaning from the one we're accustomed to, carrying the college mace, which has our insignia on it. It leads every academic procession. Professor Karen Kaplowitz will escort Dr. Figley to the podium. So, Professor Kaplowitz, please bring Dr. Figley to the lectern.
Mr. President, it is my privilege to present to you and to this assembly Dr. Charles Figley.
So let me tell you how cool this guy is. Ready? These are visual images to have in your mind to see where he's been and what he's done. The Virginia Tech massacre, Columbine high school shootings, in the aftermath of acts by those individuals, terrorists and others, who've taken it upon themselves to commit mass murder, Dr. Charles Figley has been there. Some other images come to mind: the Hurricane Andrew in Florida, the 2004 tsunami in Sri Lanka. When nature's wrath has turned deadly, Dr. Charles Figley has been there to help address the needs of the victims. Charles Figley is a trailblazing figure in the world of traumatology. He's built on his experience as a veteran of the Vietnam War, as an anti-war advocate in the era of the Vietnam War, and taken that experience to chart a long and distinguished career in the complex and demanding mental health field. Early in that career, in the courses of his work with veterans, he developed the diagnosis of post-traumatic stress disorder. He is now the Paul Henry Kurzweg Distinguished Chair in Disaster Mental Health at Tulane University. He has never lost sight of those whose personal post-traumatic needs are too often lost amidst disaster-driven headlines. He founded the Green Cross Project, an international humanitarian organization dedicated to providing consultation, training, counseling, and other emergency traumatology services. He co-founded the Figley Institute, which provides professionals and lay people with cutting-edge traumatology training. He has produced a prodigious array of scholarly works, including 25 books, 138 articles in peer-reviewed journals. He's been widely and prominently honored for his visionary scholarship and his extraordinary contributions to the field. And through it all, his focus on the personal, individualized aspects of the trauma psychology has been unwavering. So, Dr. Figley, for your work as a pioneering traumatologist, which speaks directly to the values and the visions of this institution, John Jay College, and for your tireless commitment to alleviating human suffering, John Jay College of Criminal Justice confers upon you, Charles R. Figley, the degree of Doctor of Letters, honoris causa. Congratulations.
My remarks are very brief, right? First of all, as someone who's come from this city, who's lived in this city, but who is now away, can we just say something like, New York? While I'm at it, Bloodhounds! Seriously, I accept with great honor and feel very humbled by this honorary degree. It means a tremendous amount to me as someone who's been out in the field literally, and to be acknowledged and aware of what I've been doing. I so much appreciate it, and this day will inspire me to do even more, just like you're going to be inspiring a lot of people after this day, if you haven't already. How many in the room and that includes the parents and everyone's here. Could you please raise your hand if you've experienced some type of trauma? Some type of trauma. Look around. This is very common. We found that over 80% of a student body has had some experiences with trauma. So I'm going to use my brief amount of time to share with you some of the things that we have learned that may make a difference to you or other people who have been traumatized. Neuroscience and behavioral research has confirmed that trauma is both a cause and a consequence. When we experience traumatic events, we ourselves ask the following questions. What happened? Why did I act the way I did at the time? Why have I felt the way I have since that time? And what if this happens again? Will I be able to cope? Will I be able to get through it? These questions is a kind of roadmap back to feeling normal, because we have to face the past in order to process and work that through. But trauma is also a paradox. On the one hand, addressing the questions requires remembering, but the memories often re-traumatize us in the process. Having the courage and the confidence to face what scares us or depresses us is a way of digesting the trauma and enabling us to draw on the strengths of the struggle. Each of you have struggled and overcome trauma. Know the benefits. It makes us stronger. It makes us wiser. We stop being a victim, and eventually we become a survivor. Now, remember this. When recalling past trauma, victims, not survivors, but victims say, "Don't you know what I've gone through? I can't do this." They are held back because of their trauma. But survivors, on the other hand, say, "This is nothing compared to what I've gone through." So in conclusion, I want to, all of you who have raised your hand, and I want you to say, "I'm a survivor, not a victim." One more time so we can hear it. Congratulations, class of 2012. You did it. Thank you.
You heard about Dr. the origins of his work on trauma coming out of the Vietnam War. And we just came through Memorial Day. So I'd like to ask all the graduates and family members and anybody on the dais who's a veteran just to stand for our recognition. Anybody who's a veteran, just to stand up. Thank you so much. We honor you. So if you look again at your program on pages 13 and 14, you'll see a list of students. Some of you will see your names there. Many of them will be here with us, who received the Commencement and Departmental Awards. These are our highest academic and service awards. We had a separate ceremony for you last week, and we want to, again, congratulate you. So if you look and see your name there and got one of those awards, please stand so that we can honor you as well. There we go. What? Congratulations. So during that ceremony, the valedictorian of your class was recognized. So every graduating class, we select somebody who has the highest GPA, and that person is given the special designation as your valedictorian. So I'd like to now invite your valedictorian, Christine Fredericks, to come to the podium to address her fellow classmates. Christine?
President Travis, faculty, fellow students, platform party, parents, and friends. It is with great honor that I speak to you on this glorious day. For many of us, our academic journey has come to an end, but for others, this is just the beginning. This day, we are proving to ourselves and to the world that we did it. We are graduating. To many, the American dream may seem dead. I am here to show you the American dream is not a cliché. For sure, it could become a nightmare at times. No one said it will be easy. But I am the living proof that the American dream is alive and it can come true. Many of you may relate to being immigrants just like me, or of having life pull you in different directions. I had all the odds against me. As a wife and a mother of 3, English is not my native language. I work full-time, and I juggle laundry, cooking dinner for the family, and many other chores. Yet, I still embrace the challenge of fulfilling my American dream, which was to get an education. From the beginning, I knew that I was at a disadvantage because I didn't speak English. My culture is totally different. I graduated from high school in South America, but I work harder and double. There is a difference between opportunities and obstacles. It is up to you to embrace the difficulties and convert them into opportunities. It is up to your attitude towards life, not your aptitude. Many have said, thank you. Many have said I am here because I am smart. The response is no. I am here because I am passionate about my education. I am both stubborn and determined. I persevere and I do not give up. Thank you. Being here today is both a big blessing and a responsibility. We are committed to carrying on the John Jay College legacy with us wherever life takes us, and to be fierce advocates for justice. John Jay has taught me many lessons, being open-minded, respectful of others, and we have to keep on going with this dream of John Jay. Education is something that John Jay has given me, and this is the best gift a person can have and the best gift a person can give to loved ones as well. From my most favorite constitutional law classes with Professor Santiago to jurisprudence with Professor O'Neill, not forgetting my race and politics lectures with Professor Brown Marshall, to history and English with Professor Stern and Kaplowitz, math and Spanish with Professor Estrada and Martinez Gomez, ethnics with Shaw, philosophy with Scott, and anthropology with Professor Lee. Each professor and subject matter has imprinted in my soul and my mind a new way of seeing things. Thank you to all our amazing professors who taught us to be better people. Thank you to all our family members and mentors who help us get here. All I can tell you is, if I did it, you can do it twice. What is your dream? Hold on to it. Don't let go. Chase it. As Paulo Coelho said, when you want something, the whole universe conspires to help you achieve it. It is up to you. Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you, Christine. So a slight change in our program. We'll hear from the choir in a second. We have a special guest. We are so lucky. You are so lucky. It's not every day you get a United States Senator to come and wish you well as you graduate. Please join me in welcoming Senator Charles Schumer, senior senator from the state of New York, great friend of CUNY, great friend of John Jay. A warm welcome for Chuck Schumer.
Well, thank you, President Travis. He once worked for me. He was very good then, and he's done even a better job now as president of John Jay. as have all the faculty and staff, way down to the people who clean up the place late at night. They've made John Jay one of the best institutions of higher learning of its kind, not only in New York State, but in our country. So congratulations for the good work you've done. Now, first, I want to announce my class gift to you, the great graduates, and I want to congratulate. You're going to get your diplomas in a minute. And so I want to first congratulate the class of 2014, John Jay. You're the best. I'd like to announce my class gift, and this is pretty important. You know, it's hard to pay for college. If you're poor, the federal government helps you out. That's a good thing. But what about the middle class? So I wrote a law that's on the books now for 4 years that says you or your family, whoever paid for college, can take as a full tax credit $2,500 off your federal taxes for every year of college to help defray the cost, provided, in Washington there's always a provided your family income is below $200,000 a year. So, for those of you who come from families who make below $200,000, make sure you or mom or dad, whoever paid for college, takes that tax credit. Last year, about a third of all the people who were entitled didn't because it's only 4 years old. And if you forgot freshman, sophomore, or junior year to take it, you can file a little 2-page form with the IRS and get as much as $7,500 back from the federal government. Now, that's not a bad class gift, is it? Now, what happens if you come from a family that makes above $200,000 a year? God bless you. Now, President Travis explained to me he met with a group of the student leaders of this graduation, and you knew that you wanted to have a lot of speeches, and I appreciate you inviting me. But everyone wants to come up and get their diploma, and it's a big class. So I wrote a nice speech, which I was eager to give to you, but your diplomas come first. All I want to say to the class of 2014 is congratulations, good luck, Godspeed, you're the greatest.
Perfect again. Like a charm.
Thank you. Good job, everybody.
We're now going to hear some music from our John Jay Chorus.
Thank you.
Thank you again. That was just beautiful. So let's talk about the class of 2014 just a bit. I want to get to know you better. So there are a number of accomplishments that we've already recognized, and we know that many of you confronted personal obstacles and challenges to be here today. What we know is that all of you exemplify a very, very strong spirit, a sense of perseverance and commitment to your own education and to your own fulfillment. So I want to just mention two members of your class who I think embody that sense of perseverance, chosen almost at random. Let's get to know Edward McNamara. He's graduating today with a Bachelor of Science in Criminal Justice. Edward proves to us that it's never too late to accomplish your goals. He's, as Trustee Barry mentioned, on the older side of the spectrum, 55 years old, a New York City corrections officer, fierce advocate for justice. He represented New York City in the Hurricane Katrina relief efforts, worked at Ground Zero following the attack on the World Trade Center, volunteered again when Hurricane Sandy struck our city. Sort of sounds like Charles Figley, doesn't he? So please stand, Edward, so we can acknowledge you and everything that you stand for. Wherever he is. There he is. Now let's recognize another member of your class, George Mouchette. George originally started his academic journey 20 years ago. Talk about perseverance. For personal reasons, he had to withdraw from college, joined the New York City Police Department in 1994, became one of the first police officers to work in the department's Explorers program, which is an initiative that connects officers to the community at large in many meaningful ways. Now, 20 years later, George is a first-grade detective in the police department. You know that's a big deal. And is receiving his Bachelor of Arts degree in criminal justice. So congratulations, George, and please stand wherever you are. Where is he? Over there? Oh, there we go. Congratulations. So now let's get to know the entire class of 2014 a little better. So after each of these questions, if the answer in your personal circumstance is yes to this question, please stand and then sit down, because we want to get a sense of who's in the room here. So how many of you learned English as a second language? Please stand. Please sit down. So how many of you are the first in your family to go to college? Please stand. Whoa. Stand, sit down. How many of you, like your valedictorian, have raised children or supported elderly parents while going to college? Please stand. How many of you, and remain standing, have been working part-time while going to college? How many of you have worked full-time while going to college? Congratulations. And please sit down. So apropos of the two individuals that I selected, how many of you have taken more than 10 years to get here? 10 years to complete your degree. Please stand. Whoa, that's perseverance. Now, we also know that John Jay is a hot school, right? Lots of students want to come to John Jay, and some of you started your educational journey somewhere else and found your way here. We love that when you vote with your feet. How many of you started your educational journey somewhere other than John Jay and are getting your degree here at John Jay? Thank you for that vote of confidence. So all of you know that the degree was worth the struggle, and I want you to know that you are our heroes. And you know, I hope, deep in your soul, that you have had a unique educational experience because you have studied at this college. No other institution in the world, none, can claim our mission of educating for justice. In no other educational community do the members of that community, all of us, you, me, the faculty, call ourselves fierce advocates for justice. So what this means is that you've been tested, you've succeeded, but you've also developed a set of values that will stand you in good stead as you leave here today. In short, we know that you are ready to change the world. So as you prepare to go forth from here, remember always that success, however you define it, is a journey, not a destination. Education is not what just happened to you at John Jay. Education is a lifelong obligation to self. We will watch your journey with immense pride, and we look forward to welcoming you back soon as John Jay alumni so that you take on the challenge of inspiring the next generation of John Jay students. So I say from the bottom of my heart, congratulations to the class of 2014. So this is the moment you've been waiting for. Let's confer some degrees. Shall we do it? Okay. So here's how this works. The provost, Jane Bowers, our vice president for academic affairs and provost, will assist me in conferring graduate and then undergraduate degrees and certificates. So, Provost Bowers.
Hello. Will the candidates for the degrees of Master of Public Administration, Master of Science, and Master of Arts please rise? Mr. President, I have the honor of presenting to you these candidates for master's degrees.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by law, on the recommendation of faculty, in accordance with the action of the Board of Trustees of the City University of New York, and upon completion of all degree requirements, I confer upon you the degree of Master of Public Administration, Master of Science, or Master of Arts, with all the rights, privileges, honors, and responsibilities thereto pertaining. So the graduate degree recipients may now pass the mortarboard tassel from the right to the left, which signifies that your degree has been conferred. Congratulations. So we look forward to seeing you on the stage. Remember that you go back to your seats afterwards, and no selfies.
Megan Martin. Josephine Phoebe Alsop.
Lauren O'Malley.
Saima Hott.
John Marino.
Sonia Landino.
Joseph B. James.
Shahana D. Williams.
Sarah Thamora.
Lauren Gonzalez.
Corey Mitzman.
Irving Contreras.
Tracy Agar Hubert.
Jorge Ortiz,
Marie Touré,
Cynthia Molina,
Timna Magdum,
Michael Maros,
Jessica Figueroa,
Borbuque Silage,
Michelle D. Aguilar,
Cordell Edwards,
Christopher Reese,
Harlean Williams,
Sharon M. Griffith,
Jose Cadenthode,
Ariel E. Sanchez,
John Clark,
Keith Gallagher,
Natasha Watson,
Samuel Coyne,
Vanessa Callahan,
Fahima Mashi,
Elizabeth Kaler,
Navjeet Kaur,
Aria Halevi,
Francesca M. Rosa,
Cedric Sterling,
Nicole S. Morrison,
Donna Burnett,
Jermaine Pena,
Althea Thompson,
Shannon Magnuson,
Jessica de los Santos,
Caitlin Moody,
Lisette Reed,
Hital Salawadi,
Saray Crandall,
Yusef Ham,
Andrew Leung,
Vanessa M. Malcolm,
Kelly Jabouin,
Michael Dwyer,
Delislava Ivanova,
Enrique R. Santos,
Roquel Jefferson,
Nicole Gutman,
Kristen Robinson,
Kathleen Sintali,
Candace Fletcher,
Rajinda Kaur,
Tyesha Summons,
Lindsay Konapaka,
David Reuter,
Sergio Cadavid,
Stacy Torres,
William A. Roberts,
Katarzyna Papiez,
Shirley A. Green,
Andrea Marinescu,
Danielle C. Johnson,
Robert Reedy,
Angelica J. Hernandez Sayas,
Elizabeth Wellington,
Natalie Ekberg,
Stephen Hires,
Stephanie Jasmine,
Christopher Gavin,
Shayna Blake,
Samuel Bashir,
Sharhone McConry,
Armand Aliyah,
Salawai Cadiz,
Kirby Pereira,
Shakira Moran,
Maya Olson,
Aquina Morale,
Anne Sophie,
Danielle Bossini,
Milton Osland,
Michael Bernstein,
Minnie Palmer,
Lulia Dasaga,
Kinta Dorkubor Okereke,
Iskari Rodriguez,
Jason Ruff,
Jennifer J. Miller,
Edison Gonzalez,
Sue Leung,
Alicia Brown,
Florence Fontaine,
Malini Singh,
Yvette Parada,
Michael Malo,
Simarpreet Bagu,
Eliana Green,
Aisha Drew,
Christian Toala,
Reshma Kisto,
Anastasia Plakas,
Paulette M. Berry Benjamin,
Poonam Gurung,
Tiffany C. Burks,
Rhonda Nieves,
Shamise Quinn,
Ariana Ames,
John Cummings,
Margaret Skrotsky,
Adrian N. Hosing,
Ari Chalhurani,
Shimeline Monroe Reed,
Oli Rodriguez,
Jessica Fields,
Dashwana Fraser,
Nerlandi Pierre,
Kathy Familia,
Shakidra Mathis,
Zach Bono,
Sang Siring,
Christina Anzaldo,
Kinda Monkhouse,
Lavone Clemens,
Shama Elliott,
LaKenta Marshall,
Charlene Valentin,
Stephanie De Jesus,
Kevin Brown,
Alexi Talbot,
Geraldine Paulino,
Jamal Smith,
Salomon Mejia Jr.,
Ross Herbert,
Andrew J. Mejia,
Daniel McNally,
Jesse D. Lewis,
Demetrius Barkousis,
Christine Antonell,
Jennifer Gioa,
Cynthia Lung,
Mirdali Charles,
Danae Bobbs,
Megan O'Brien,
Kearney Klein,
Eric Taylor,
Sabrina Hall,
Ashley Berrios,
Kimoya L. Brown,
Natalie Ebolam,
Jailene A. Cabrera Moscolo,
Dwayne Plummer,
Marcel S. Movis,
George Silvestri,
Kalia M. Carter,
Gabrielle Torres,
Samuel K. Mills,
Jadit Tavares,
Miriam Hussein,
Louis Toledo,
J. Vincent Sibal,
Stephanie Urban,
Ashley S. Allen,
Sharon Lawrence,
Marissa D. Daniel Bailey,
Aina Plumby,
Allison A. Hall,
Yichan Law,
Darren Davis,
Maruk Naam,
DJ Nay Nisbet,
Frank Chen,
Adesola Rosji,
Deborah Washington,
Jida F. Sankono,
Lance Forrest,
Gary J. Arden Jr.,
Derek McIntosh,
Charles Small,
Jalitza Poveda,
Tambia Harris,
Shaban Khan,
Alan G. Martinez,
Devendra Dayal,
Diamond N. Bonilla,
Ahmed Ali,
Maureen T. Slatery,
Paul Back,
Keisha Williams,
Robert Bonanno,
Elizabeth Roback,
Athanasios Manolis, Sevan Yepirian, Amanda Barron, Kate McElhenney, Ben Sarr, Miles Byrne, Hugo Eguizabal, Demet Öztürk, Odessa Adu, Indaria Samsundar, Hiram Taylor Jr., Ava Washington, Theodore Meralde, Abraham Tarmsaki, Patrick Irwin, Nakisha Smith.
So we're going to keep on going with the undergraduates. Are you ready, undergraduates? Yes, okay. Again, we'll hear from Provost Bowers.
Will the candidates for the degrees of Associate in Science, Bachelor of Science, and Bachelor of Arts please rise? Mr. President, I have the honor of presenting to you these candidates for associate's and bachelor's degrees and certificates.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by law, on recommendation of the faculty, in accordance with the action of the Board of Trustees of the City University of New York, and upon completion of all degree requirements, I confer upon you the degree of Associate in Science, Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Arts, and certificates with all the rights, privileges, honors, and responsibilities thereto pertaining. Baccalaureate and associate degree recipients may now pass the mortarboard tassels from right to the left, which confers that your degree has been conferred. Okay, we'll see you on the stage. And remember, no selfies, and return to your seats. See you soon.
Christian Dudley.
Clinton Dyer.
Natalie Tavares.
Jamie Martinez.
Kayla Nin.
Fanu David.
Delia Rodriguez.
Wayneth Jr.
Janine Glenn.
Cheyenne Fabre.
Talisa McGraw.
Amanda Echevarria.
Casey Zabisky.
Heather Gale Dedier.
Giselle Almonte.
Kelly Carrion.
John Chen.
Sabrina Basilio.
Yuang Zhang.
Ariel Sosa.
Ellie Zhang.
Kimana Livingston.
Anthony Rodriguez.
Sylvia Badea.
Mara Sandy Rosario.
Alexia Kirichenko.
Catherine Lopez.
Alexis Sasson.
Jeanette Mani.
Kyle Murray.
Serena Small.
Joseph Frischia.
Cyrus Sedano.
Gina Piccini.
Wilson Kingday.
Stephen Perez.
Yvette Guevara.
Andy Luna.
Joshua Wachinchula.
Francisco Erguiz.
Irvin Rivas.
Joanna Joseph.
Ileana Benjumea.
Raylan Ventura.
Victoria Schaefer.
Amanda Bono.
Handriel Torres.
Anthony Romano.
James Joseph Nolte.
Jalesia Boatwright.
Freddie Uhirles.
Crystal Razor.
Lisa Maraj.
Denise Montano.
Besim Lajki.
Chantal Austin.
Yanel Hernandez.
Robert Fitzsimmons.
Ana D. Chaer Salvador.
Valerie Agudelo.
Luis Bonilla.
Catherine Hernandez.
William Wu.
Jorge Luis Sandoval.
Andrew Masonki.
Annie Velez.
Tasmina Chowdhury.
Dana Malan.
Asha A. Brailsford.
Kevin Metz.
John Graber.
Christopher Percival.
Jonathan Then.
Julio Serrano.
Jacqueline L. Moore.
Mario Marquez.
Jesus Lopez.
Adriana Yanez.
Mike Vertus.
Jeremy Lopez.
Shakiana Bratton.
Michael Garfield.
Tamideo Oke.
Sadia Akhtar.
Antonio Welch.
Glorimer Almonte.
Alan Orozco.
Bernadette Flores.
Kasim Chambers.
Christine Andre.
Dorian Williams.
Ikea Williams.
Nicole Ortiz.
Fatumata Magasa.
Adrian R. Tupas.
Evelyn Robinson.
Kevin Singh.
Nicholas Doran.
Brandon Pechtel.
Gelo Maldonado.
Jonathan Sordellini.
Mateusz Kopek.
Michael McCann.
Jose Rivera.
Diego Vasquez,
Estefania Flores,
Natasha Jahur,
Patina Jackson,
Gilbert Sosa,
Ellie Ness Black,
Stephanie Rosario,
Jonathan Kirshen,
Melanie Quinche,
John Weglin,
Khalil Kisun,
Luis Mingolo,
Svetlana Bragina,
Martha Espinal,
Kenny Babes Chavez,
Kayera Bowens,
Alexandra Munoz Orozco,
Michael LeBaire,
Stasia Maynard,
Arlex Leon,
Shania Haynes,
Letitia Merrick,
Caroline Suaso,
Anif Singh,
Gerald Pacheco,
Magdalene Garcia,
Jessica Perez,
Diego Lopez,
Edward Sandoval,
Edgar Espinosa,
Stephen Polino,
Felix Chan,
Veronica Pipia,
Mayana da Silva,
Erica Drucker,
Mabel Martinez,
Daisy Keeley,
Melissa Mazzio,
Emmanuel Elisin,
Frank Jenko,
Danny Chin,
Wayne Harrison,
Yanni Arias,
Nelson Rivera,
Corey Harper,
Francis Mercado,
Jorge Milton,
Patrick Joseph,
Starnisha Rue,
Anna Pabon,
Mahamadou Sambe,
Ariel Andrews,
Vladimir Julian,
Devin Holden,
Joyce Briscoe,
Gisette Gomez,
Cheryl Eiffel,
Nelsilis Cordero,
Esther Puello,
Elissa Chen,
Angie Jean Paul,
Fatan Ameti,
Liz Mary Mateo,
Wintley Knights,
Kenneth McCullough,
Randy Romaine,
Domingo Martinez,
Meseret Wandamagednya,
Cindy Hidalgo,
Tiffany Johnson,
Brittany Gutwill,
Lisa Rios,
Stephanie Green,
Naomi Tatis,
Sylvie Utterain,
Amanda Rodriguez,
Josu A. Bravo Castro,
Anna Chris Tofidis,
Jessica Garcia,
Jennifer Tovar,
Felicia O. Montgomery,
Sadis Lasso,
Daniel Blake,
Christine Kohlberger,
Jairo Asilis,
Helenith Reynoso,
Janea Uboma,
Travon Goulburn,
Melissa Teutsch,
Jamal Cummings,
Melvin Polanco,
Yushuang Lang,
Jonita Zoli,
Mohammed Arslan,
Mayra Sumba,
Robert Gilliard,
Jessica Gomes Pereira,
Annie Ducre,
Jaspreet Kaur,
Malik Austin,
Sundas Kadri,
Jessica Monsalve,
Amila Luca,
Kiara Flores,
Alex Lozada,
Manjeet Singh,
Lydia Sinth,
Tiffany Rivers,
Jarleni Quesada,
Jamie Naupati,
Nama Nevo,
Clifton Moy,
Daniel R. Irwin,
Christy Harris,
Mercedes Montero,
Anthony Santana,
Matthew Scarollo,
Yensi Rodriguez,
Nirvana Singh,
Andrew Sibiscus,
Eric Scrogins,
Mario Sandoval,
May T. Payne,
Jermaine Lamson,
Samuel J. Streeter,
Raziel Aragon,
Karima K. Watkins,
Stacy Hulse,
Lauren A. Brankman,
Alistair Bouya,
Johanna A. Reyes,
Latoya Phillip,
Laurel Chu,
Candida Patrick,
Kevin Alvarez,
Cordero Sinclair,
Kami Rojas,
Christian Velis,
Freddie J. Defo,
Felicia Catalano,
Brandon W. Barriello,
Adam Cirillo,
Salvatore M. Burgess,
Erica Perez,
Trimeen A. Agel,
Tamasha McClellan,
Yakchen P. Lama,
Marina Corneva,
Tristan A. Agel,
Marina Udraogo,
Carlique Linsant de Pradines,
Miss Freedom Hargroves,
Aklima Khan,
Brittany Nelson,
Giuseppe Fioretto,
Bimati Singh Tiwari,
Mohana Taha,
Tamara Ziegler,
Gary Cáceres,
Bernadine Irons,
Michael Leckie,
James Morgante,
Brian A. Vargas,
Sharon Song,
Jatara A. Jones,
Deshaun Harris,
Sarai R. Osborne,
Gary Derrimer,
Denise A. Tavares,
Danisha Carr,
Laura D. Herrera,
Brandon Ramos,
Jessica Quiñones,
Jennifer Dionisio,
Everdeen Charles,
Lisa Tejada,
Carolina Wakoska,
Samuel Casellas,
Bing Cheng Shai,
Michael Thomas Francis,
Trisha C. Graves,
Augustine Chanson,
Dai Yi Lee,
Danisha Balkasoon,
Joseph Ortiz,
Nashia Roman,
Tristina R. Santiago,
Steve Maldonado,
Ariel M. Mahoney,
Charlene King,
Karen Kader,
Tanisha Lugg,
Herman Louie,
Dominique Tab,
Carmine Marconi,
Ismael Adediran,
Mohammed D. Hussein,
Asilde Fuentes,
Kendall T. Richardson,
Rosario Calcano,
Stephanie Ramirez,
Jennifer Jaime,
Ibeco N. Adams,
Yashira Arias,
Francesca Marcano,
Rochelle Sanders,
Jesse James,
Wanda Lusan,
Anthony F. Huota,
Peter A. Jaquez,
Harold Ramsway,
Harry Cruz,
Cristina Enriquez,
Jose Gorris,
Luke T. Feliciano,
Natalie Michelina,
Eric J. Delgado,
Alex Conte,
Alejandrina Santana,
Jill Kiabu,
Pamela Suriel,
Christopher S. Simon,
Marlene D. Solano,
Daisha Hudson,
Camille S. Beckford,
Sabine Avin,
Giovanni L. Gard,
Romel J. Desevier,
Kendra E. Miles,
Michelle A. Hernandez,
Carisma Baez,
Simone S. James,
Suleima Y. Reyes,
Yu Zhang Ro,
Stephanie Hackes,
Tanya L. Bush,
Freddie Jones,
Jennifer Y. Martinez,
Tequila M. Hodge,
William D. Allert,
Danielle Holloway,
Joshua A. Contreras,
Daniel Delmond,
Yvette Castillo,
Idalia Castillo,
Jose A. Arcos,
Bismal Tineo,
Grisette Bueno,
Premio Guerra,
Romeo Williams,
Naquan J. Carnegie,
Carla E. Flores,
Andrew I. George,
Tangea S. Brown,
Chanel M. Fitch,
Rashida Allard Richards,
Mohammed M. Anwar,
Jadora J. Dumas,
Ahmed Al-Mikhaili,
Hector A. Carrasco,
Michael L. Cadena,
James Callahan,
Selena A. Ceballo, Collado,
Bose Daramola,
Anita Balbuena,
Jennifer A. Lopez,
Loida M. Mercado,
Naida Deonirine,
Juan Hernandez,
Amanda C. Singh,
Ludine Benjamin,
Frederick De La Rosa Jr.,
Michael Oliva,
Anthony C. Sabando,
Ezra Lewis,
Cristina J. Lopez,
Victor M. Tejada Reyes,
Chase J. Class,
Jedray Tojadnes,
Sandra Williams,
Joseph M. Gomez,
Gian Mateo de Cunta,
Anthony N. Guglielmo,
Yasmin M. Mohammed,
Cassandra Alcindor,
Omar A. Ali,
Arjun Bakshi,
Felicia V. Valentin,
Rafi M. Martinez,
Patrick A. Torino,
Zuleika Rodriguez,
Nicole Clem,
Gabriel A. Montenegro,
Camilla A. Filajewicz,
Bruno F. Paredes,
Jean C. Villar,
Hunter Friedning Barg Knapp,
Gina N. Ortiz,
Frank J. Leon,
Catherine Zuniga,
Felina Brown,
Janet Y. Conlon,
Kioka S. Venable,
Rudo Disvanga,
Joshua Quintana,
Jeremiah R. Hott,
Nandini Behari,
Shomari Owen,
Hilma Tyler,
Jake William Ritchie,
Joseph Velez,
Becca M. Brown,
Christopher James Sanchez,
Nicole M. Sangan,
Danielle A. Moses,
Celia Elias,
John G. Webster,
Desmond Morales,
Edgar A. Soto,
Carlos E. Vasquez Jr.,
Michael E. Peña,
Sarolta Sandor,
Jeffrey Gonzalez,
Ofelia V. Merro,
Catherine N. Gonzalez,
Olga V. Vasenina Rice,
Peter Paños,
Kingsley Onia,
Jasmine Caldwell,
Richard S. Barcia,
Karis Somerville,
Maria T. Rodriguez,
Shanae Sweet,
Joshua Aponte,
Naima Naim,
Kamika Williams,
Nicholas Casioli,
Edwin Garcia,
Ken Leon,
Barbara G. Athias,
Cynthia Reyes,
Maria P. Becerra,
Fernando S. Vergara,
Margaret B. Batten,
Sebastian Perez,
Jasmine Arrocho,
Chanel Grujon,
Daria Korenkova,
Jomeli Morales,
Bulat Adelov,
Stephanie N. Lewis,
Stanislav Pesner,
Lauren Olivio,
Felicia Akins,
Kayla Arias,
Sharon Gomez,
Chanel George,
Amy Denise A. Gomez,
Pedro Cortez Martinez,
Veronica A. Torres,
Mark McNaughton,
Kelvin Reynoso,
Saul Bido,
Shayna V. Cornelius,
Jacob Sabura,
Olga Adranov,
Simon Lau,
Gabriela A. Alvarez,
Edwin N. Diaz,
Naweki Namameka,
Sedaf Buta,
Matthew Bustamante,
Kevin Paz,
Crystal E. Damon Orgy,
Anthony Mormando,
Charlene Joseph,
Giancarlo De Leo,
Idani Vargas,
Paula Usca,
Stephanie A. Jimenez,
Kiera Caminero,
Ashley Labrace,
Ricardo Prats,
Jessica Colazzo,
Lisette Sanabria,
Jalisa Thomas,
Osvaldo Taylor,
Asadia Fraya,
Randy Marte,
Stephen Aponte,
Elias Leva,
Chabeli Duarte,
Alonso Martinez,
Fabrice Poche,
Joshua Munilal,
Jennifer Mendez,
Imtiaz Shafique,
Karan Kalia,
Captain Barrias,
Lisbeth Molina,
Oscar Gonzalez,
Edgar Ortiz,
Lydia Molina,
Shmuel Gayer,
Thirsa Alexandre,
Matthew Restrepo,
Maria Alvarez,
Jose Rodriguez,
Brian Goldstein,
Kevin Romero,
Joseph R. Rivera,
Robert Bonilla,
Jeanette Nunez,
Elizabeth Leonardo,
Tiffany Rosario,
Ana Rodriguez Vargas,
Cristina Cardenas,
Frandy Medina,
Taisha Rodriguez,
Oscar Lee,
Asharul Huda,
Richard Lorenco,
Janiqua Givens,
Robert Sagastume,
Elena Gutierrez,
Edwidge Piote,
Anthony V. Andino,
Adrel Ele,
Dylan Arancibia,
Weijian Lee,
Jordan Abidin,
Thaddeus Ugo Chukwu,
Jennifer Liu,
Nadia Lewis,
Jason H. Liu,
Carla Alfaro,
Christine Gonsalves,
Ishabet Bascom,
Christina Haddock,
Jeffrey Jameson,
Samantha Maldonado,
Claire Fongsam,
Stephanie Martino,
Bianca Rivera,
Vanessa Sosa,
Jessica Bassett,
Daniel J. Callahan,
Katura Buikanyu,
Karen C. Evans,
Blessing Black,
Ramika Nichols,
Adnan Yassin,
Carlos Pages Jr.,
Bala Kamara,
Lena Ruiz,
Neke Page,
Catherine Vasquez,
Jude Antoine,
Nelly C. Mateo,
Henry Herrera,
Lorenzo A. Liquet,
Brian Lowing,
Araceli C. Mendoza,
Andrew Restivo,
Alejandro M. Diaz Colon,
Donald Starkey,
Jamal Dorville,
Mohammed Khaled,
Angelica Gonzalez,
Camille Vochdakowski,
Lisa McBride,
Solina Tejada,
Renee Davis,
Cynthia Sabi,
Oris Martinez,
Laguerre Genois,
Sheena Jackson,
Luis Lara Saavedra,
Jahoni Rupside,
Baron Plaza,
Gladiola Amity,
Andrew Tadros,
Alethea Richardson,
Mandeep Singh,
Janet Brownwell,
Jurdik Sierra,
Dennis A. Sainson Lippard Jr.,
Jonathan Zarzuela,
Alexander Miskowitz,
Moses Godson,
Javier Ramirez,
Guillermo Trinidad,
Tyler Clark,
Lloyd Johnson,
Rafael Santana Jr.,
Mosai Vael,
Jacob R. Ortiz,
Ariel Velez,
Daniel Gonzalez,
Leo Brennan,
Ashley A. Lopez,
Joanna Svetella,
Emmanuel Servos,
Pierre Aboukier,
Robert E. Werner,
Ariel Torres,
Jordan R. Prachette,
Mike Morales,
Martin Valentin,
Kathy Henry,
Dahlia Wallace,
Margarita Sevilla,
Lifiana Neul,
Jasundra Prasad,
Michael A. Moore,
Rahiana Sultana,
Alcides Ortiz,
Mohamed Nazu,
Gabriel Rodriguez Cabrera,
Juan Sanchez,
Garfield G. McLeod,
Jeffrey Vives,
Gerald Irat,
Larry Campos,
Pedro Duron,
Patrick Sheng,
Jamilet Rosario,
Eric Almeida,
Bujana Cato,
Gypsy Torres,
Giovanni Buitron,
Matthew Camarino,
Kevin Sun,
John Gabiowski,
Linda Holland,
Nidzali Pelot,
Norma Durancio,
Shanta Lochan,
Tanika C. Young,
Javier Bustamante,
Banmati Jadeo,
Carlos Rodriguez,
Aquila Saman,
Natalie Roman,
Adriana R. Kaiser,
Sasha Cabrera,
Patrick Kaczmarki,
Kenny James Feliz,
Melanie J. Farina,
Marie Leon,
Chanel E. Cabrera,
Patrick Yu,
Erica M. Lester,
Agan Pukach,
Carlos R. Cabezas Rojas,
Andre Sandor,
Jimmy A. Guerrero,
Jonathan Arias,
Quincy Penix,
Eric Garcia,
Samuel Puvois,
Emily Castro,
Orville Miles,
Kimberly Morales,
Gurjit Singh,
Shanulda De Camp,
Johanny M. Cáceres,
Randy Reynoso,
Lisette Jagual,
Anand Vallas,
Sudi M. Plasencia,
Nandi Duperval,
Sherrod E. Stewart,
Alicia Bradley,
Brian D. Campbell,
Sarah Metziani,
Juan A. Peralta,
Joseph Sadowski,
Angelo D. Hernandez Jr.,
Mateo Sirigliano,
Ariel I. Gonzalez,
Alisher Hodachayev,
Stephen F. Kokora,
Stephen Torres,
Andrea A. Velasquez,
Lana Kovich,
Jennifer Lee,
Caitlin Walsh,
Cheyenne A. Horvath,
Zavan Hunter,
Paola G. Ramirez,
Casey Wagner,
Jasmine Vega,
Anya Leonova,
Timon K. Walcott,
Michael Puello,
Nashika N. Burke,
Crystal French,
Marceline Bonds,
Henry B. Johnson,
Marcus Francis,
Laura Singh,
Alan Carney,
Lynn Samantha Severe,
Mark A. Berger,
Carla DeRussa,
Megan M. Simono,
Chenny Jose,
Devin Robertson,
Lamar Jenkins,
Kristen Weisenberger,
Carolyn Tatas,
Mayra Gonzalez,
Benito Cruz,
Jorge Luis Intron,
Alyssa Matusevich,
Charles Kump,
Gevorg Margarian,
Kevin Scott,
Rafael Diaz,
Gloria G. Santana,
Carlisle Derizio,
Catherine M. Portillo,
Samantha Sandoval,
Lourdes M. Moreno,
Carla Bautista,
Joseph A. Celeste,
Rachel Pimentel,
Tania S. Hale,
Anthony Kim,
Cristia Molina,
Jesus Escobar,
Danielle M. Congliaro,
Matthew Bishop,
Justin A. Hernandez,
Shamaya Lewis,
Corinne John Lewis,
Alberta Whaley,
Raimonda Shota,
Christina Leslie,
Jennifer Sanchez,
Kaylee Maldonado,
Brian Saw,
Vanessa Shulke,
Ophelia N. Tomey,
Rosa Duarte,
Jonilda Seitlati,
Jalissa Espinosa,
Mark Murray,
Leslie Abreu,
Emmanuel O. Fidel,
Jamali Roman,
Caitlin Garofalo,
Pierina Reyes,
Lisa S. Cummings,
Giovanni Morel,
Stephen Oliver,
Richie Dominguez,
Priscilla M. Porras,
Tiffany Blokat,
Rashane East Green,
Mayra Diaz,
Christina Calicut,
Dana Castillo,
Jackby Joseph,
Diana Narvaez,
Sarah Guadisi,
Susan Ye,
Vanessa Gill,
Emily Walsh,
Stephanie Muscol,
Ki Young,
Jesus Fernandez,
Alicia Noel,
Priscilla S. Manso,
Isaac Mercado,
Emmanuel Rosa,
Antoine Long,
Estefania Pavlov,
Fabio Rijo,
Felix Polanco,
Adil Tasawar,
Kalian Rodriguez,
Falak Wahid,
Shante Spruill,
Mark Yepes,
Crystal Reynoso,
Claudia Mera,
Sandy E. Requeño,
Henry Rodriguez,
Yamna Bari,
Nathaniel Feliciano,
Ashley Chaffin,
Robert Jennings,
Calvin P. Harrison,
Amaury Baez,
Orisi J. Bishop,
Hector Emerenciano,
Albert A. Andrews Jr.,
Angelica Topete,
Luis Jimenez,
Stephen Huang,
Eduardo Avila,
Anthony Bello,
Brian S. Delgado,
Veton Giambalash,
Claudio M. Morel,
Levan Satal,
Ariel Aquino,
Crystal Morgan,
Laura Fanny,
Brian Mercedes,
Benjamin A. Germany,
Sharman Akhtar,
Maurice L. Moore,
Parminder Kaur,
Jose Antonio Vasquez,
Kevin Cruz,
Jonathan Martinez,
Brian Nardone,
Jerry T. Hernandez,
Verton Stanley,
Julio Velasaca,
Melissa Lopez,
Jasmine Gonzalez,
Dane Davis,
Ferne Nunez,
Catherine Hamburger,
Lisa Lat Mesa,
Edward McNamara,
Ryan J. Collins,
Alexandra Honore,
Clifford Rego,
Casey Knoll,
Felipe Cabeza,
Joanna Vargas,
Larina Hampton,
Merton Evans,
Andrew J. Labosco,
Gulsa Gulmez,
Elizabeth Newton,
Pamela Soriano,
James N. Jones,
Rachel Jocelyn,
Joseph T. Padel,
Joanne Valle,
Ibrahim V. Bamba,
Stephanie Taby,
Kevin D. Edwards,
Lawrence Au,
Leoneris D. Mejia,
Matthew Arpino,
Melissa Figueroa,
Tibisi Zapata,
Jennifer M. Figueroa,
Jennifer Olmo,
Luis Rafael Mejia,
Christopher Calderon,
Anthony N. Vega,
Tatiana Maria Bies,
Ashley M. Tavares,
Sarah S. Tebaldi,
George A. Mouchette,
Shirley T. De Leon,
Alicia Garcia, Rosa Garcia,
Akeem A. Cullimore,
Melissa Gomez,
Kanika A. Ashterman,
Atia Z. Sutton,
Odalis Muniz,
Nora Lee Castano,
Patricia Reed,
Anita M. Williams,
Jasmine Alverio,
Catherine M. Acevedo,
Kevin C. Funes,
Aisha Dennis,
Rifat Murati,
Emily E. Tashin,
David J. Durant,
Amira M. Dawud,
Sophia Hamid,
Artem Koslov,
Heman C. Howard,
Ina Kava,
Daniel D. Lamb,
Olga Rose,
Ryan Ruddock,
Travis D. Jenkins,
Marina Arav,
Brittany M. McLean,
Emina Veljovic,
Torian A. Morris,
Josaida Rosario,
Victor Reyes,
Catarina Grafacos,
Eric A. Borden,
Nereida Verra,
Dominique L. Sharbaan,
Joseph V. Tufarelli,
Sasha H. Wilson,
Laura M. Henry,
Natalie S. Bias,
Dilena Infante,
what is that? Oh.
Alex
Etienne Soda,
Wing,
John M. Reynoso,
Charles Wu,
Jean Carlos Heras,
Joel Rodriguez,
Dimitri A. Vernon,
Dave Sharma,
Lavaisha B. Moore,
Gumali Kasanov,
Ricardo W. Masalon.
Selena M. Ruiz.
Peter J. Ranieri.
Laura E. Gonzalez.
Marco M. Armijos.
Michelle A. Lord.
Troy L. Walters.
Isaac Garcia.
Matthew J. Garrity.
Arlene Castillo.
Jasprit Chima.
Karen Munoz.
Migdalia Rodriguez.
Cleveland K. Charles.
Francisco Rodriguez.
Zanbolat Astermir.
Shanice D. Harrison.
Flavio Chauca.
Patrick W. Irwin.
Ivy Gonzalez.
Jason R. Elia.
Rhonda E. Solomon.
Christina Ocasio.
Umar Afghan.
Dagmar C. Placeres.
Rebecca Nival.
Nina S. Lake.
Darian M. Brooks.
Kevin M. Mendez.
Richard J. Silva.
Jessica M. Lema.
Maurice K. Hogans.
Marilyn E. Silva.
Jonathan Detress.
Darnell Barton.
Christian A. Bazalar.
Lisbel D. Perez.
Diana M. Correa.
Lauren I. Amin.
Matthew E. Faranick.
Gabriela M. Gonzalez.
Joseph B. Oginski.
Gerard A. Harris.
Tracy L. Dolan.
Tanisha Taylor.
Gina Alonso.
Sean Pilkin.
Brenda Mejia.
Gabrielle I. Battle.
Annie Y. Torres.
Cesar R. Lavarello.
Courtney A. Henry.
Manuel A. Gonzalez.
Danny Garcia.
Luisa I. Rodriguez.
Michael Flim.
Adam Marino.
Jordan Blackett.
Adams O. Omede.
Rothschild S. Sanon.
Angel L. Chacon.
Gabriela Y. Torres.
Jasmine Downs.
Nelkin Ramirez.
Elijah D. Grant.
Eric J. Zambrano.
Amanda D. Verricchio.
Doniyor Faizulev.
Kiara Cabrera.
Azif Ikubal.
Sinem Yitsoy.
Tamika M. Williams.
Magdalena Volkes.
Sean Maureen.
Tanisha J. Nelson Cook.
Troy Williams.
Aura Rodriguez.
Chris E. Napick.
Kyle R. Denetrio.
Kevin Ngay Osorio.
Omar Lorenzo.
Kenya S. Prendes.
Marlene Gutierrez.
Selkok Guven.
Dean Gujeda.
Juan Fermin.
Anthony Vitale.
Stephanie Salas.
Jeremy T. Arroyo.
Marie J. Joseph Luma.
Daniel O'Keefe.
Elena Cardas.
Nelson Olivera.
Danielle R. Lent.
Alfonso L. de la Cruz.
Latifa Lewis.
Nelson Flores.
Jamaica Breadwood.
Julisa Perez.
Ashlyn Rodriguez.
Angelica Núñez.
Tiffany R. Williams.
Joel Mena.
Ken Boateng.
Rhonda E. Wells.
Matilda Opong.
Raven F. Cooper.
Chanel K. Alcid.
Bradley Williams.
Shanexa Frias.
Gladys Adu.
Matia S. Arrington.
Yania Espinal.
Wardell Striggles.
Nicholas C. Constantine.
Edward Lidiano. Marta Adecambi. Christopher Capiso. Jamie Lee Alers. Ingrid P. Gomez. Mayra A. Chacha. Deborah R. Fredericks. Danita Y. Crawford.
So I'd like to ask the audience and the graduates just to remain seated while the dais guests leave the stage and exit the venue. Will the platform party please follow the Grand Marshal in the recessional when the music begins? Congratulations, class of 2014. If you want to, now you can throw your hats up in the air. Let's see it.